100 bands in the old school. Dropped out of school and ran on wrestling like I told you. I woke up deep out my sleep and I was on the news. Young nigga got put on the body, he met Chum too.
Cause I'm down bad and wiping nose like a baby kid. Why they don't smoke and I get them knocked out for a bag.
Before we get into the video, hit that subscribe button, click the bell to be notified when I drop videos, and don't forget to leave a like and a comment. It's your boy Von and I'm out. Jump! Alright y'all, so this is my first game on 2K20. Now I know some of y'all finna think like, no, it's all in October. Why it's my first game? Now I played my first game way, like this was when the game first came out. I just decided to post now because I just wanted to get a feel for the game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to just jump straight into it and make a video like everybody else, like, oh yeah, this is my first gameplay and this and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things I want to talk about being that, you know, this is my first gameplay. Like, it's a lot of stuff in the game that needs to be fixed. Now this video I'm making is after patch 4. I haven't played yet on patch 4, so mind you, I don't know. I mean, I showed y'all the little patch notes and all that stuff that got fixed, but I haven't played yet to determine if the stuff got fixed. Because like I said, if you seen the video, you seen that it said and many more fixes. They really didn't say exactly what those fixes was, and there probably a lot of fixes that was in the game that we don't even know, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but just going off from what I have been playing so far, like I said, you could just say this is before patch 4. You could just say this, my impressions, first impressions, or my opinion and everything, all this is before patch 4. Now first of all, this game 2K20 is like, I don't know, bro. I feel like we got half of a game. You know, honestly, that's how I feel. I feel like we don't have a full game. I feel like we got like a demo or a beta or something. You know, that's honestly how I feel. And I'm saying this because this year I feel like we experienced the most problems compared to last year. Last year we had a lot of problems too, but I feel like this year is the biggest problems. For one, let's talk about the shooting. I like the shooting, how they got it. You know, I really like the system of the shooting. You know, you choose your badges and all that. All that's a good idea. But what I don't like is the planting your feet. It takes too long to plant your feet in this game. You know, like last year, of course, you had to take a little time to plant your feet. But in this game, it takes too long. By the time you plant your feet, you being already contested by your defender. You know, they already in your face, so now you pulling up a contested shot, and which might require you to throw that steady shoot on. You know, but it will be fine. Like, I like the planting your foot. I like it because it's a bad thing and a good thing. The bad thing is like it take too long. The good thing is if you running for the ball, like an off ball, you off ball running and you call for the ball, you catch the ball. It's like a little animation they give you how you catch the ball and you like do a little step back and your feet get planted. I like that, you know what I'm saying? I like that whole little animation, the way 2K got that, you know. But like I said, what I don't like is it take too long. It's like spot up shots. Everybody missed the spot up shots because either they timing it wrong, they can't get their feet planted. Most likely they can't get their feet planted, or when they pull up because they didn't get their feet planted, they taking a fading shot, you know. Now, speaking of fading shots, I don't like the way the difficult shot badge is made this year. Like last year, any other year, a difficult shot is anything from a step back shot, from a leaning shot, from anything like that in that nature. And it's like with this year, if you lean a 3-pointer at the top of the key or anything like that, it's not considered difficult shots and the badge don't pop up. Difficult shots when they pop up if you like in a corner leaning for a 3, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or from the mid range. Mostly the mid range and unlike step back shoot, it activates, you know. But matter of fact, I can't even say it activate when you step back because I don't have a point guard or somebody who can got like the little 70+ dribbling who can do the step back move. I think that's what it requires, 70 dribbling. But so far, what I heard, when you step back, the difficult shot badge has not been activated. I'm assuming that's what space creators for, but still the difficult shot badge is not even working. And it's like, that's a lot of badges in this game that don't even work, and we've been misled by this stuff. And I feel like they should give us the ability to respect our build, or at least give us half our VC back, because man, like, if I would have known like all these shooting battles wouldn't work, like, to be honest, I don't even think you need 30 shooting battles. Like, yeah, as a pure sharp or anything like that, you can get 30, but you don't even need the whole 30. But the way how 2K was spicing these battles up, making it sound like, you know what I'm saying, it sound like it'd be decent. Like, I haven't seen nobody to this day use the slippery off ball badge. I haven't seen it being used. Steady shooter badge is terrible, you know what I'm saying, because it's only for contested shots, and good players ain't gonna be taking no contested shots. There's a lot of badges like flexible release. They made it seem like flexible release was gonna be like for full whites. It actually was. Like when I played the beta, flexible release was working for full white shots. Like full white shots and all the slightly early, it was working. But as soon as the game came out, it did not work for slightly late and slightly early. So it's like, it's pointless. Who really out there shooting very late? Like, I feel like the flexible release and steady shooter is probably like for the trashiest players on this game. You know what I'm saying? If you is extremely trash on here and you was not like that, you need them on. That's for the people who just hold the button and just shoot and just hopefully something go in. I feel like Hall of Fame, steady shooting, Hall of Fame, flexible release, and you just pull a shot and hold it long, it might just go in and be green every time, you know? So those is two batters right there, like I said, that's just in the game that we thought we would be needing. And, you know, we just don't like, you know, steady shooter, they made it seem like it was one of those batters that hold with contested shots, but it actually affects your open shots. So why would you want to, you know what I'm saying, affect your open shot just for contested shots when majority of the time, if you know what you're doing, you're a good player, you're not shooting contested shots. Now, another thing I don't like about this game is the game speed. Like, I don't like the way how slow it plays. It's like, it's as if the game is like sluggish or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's just me tweaking or something, or if that's just me, but it just feels like the game is just way too sluggish. And my bad. mixing up sluggish with the whole foot planting thing is making people not like the shooting in the game, you know? And another thing, we should at least start it off with a couple batters. I feel like in this game this year, we should have started off with at least 3 batters or 2 batters in each category. We should at least better choose some type of batters beginning, because playing this game and you a shooter, bro, the worst thing you can do is have to play without quick draw. Like, grinding for quick draw and playing with that make the whole experience the worst part 2K experience you ever had in your life, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, I ain't gonna lie, without having quick draw, bro, I was just going through hell, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it just make you not even want to have a shooting build, and to think about doing it over, making a whole new plan, doing it over, it's like most people not gonna make a new player that's just shooting build just because of that one badge. Just because the grind the quick draw, people are not gonna do it over, and the batters take too long to get, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? This is my first gameplay. As y'all see, I went for like 3 for 4, had a couple little points, you know what I'm saying? I went against a football player, as y'all seeing that, you know what I'm saying? My first game. So I got a lot of more gameplay on the way. Like I said, man, I was just taking my time with this because I really wanted to get a feel for the game, and I really wanted to really, you know what I'm saying, get seeing how the game was before I get on here after my first game and start bashing 2K. Because, you know, I ain't gonna bash 2K, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I ain't finna be on here sugarcoating it, none of that stuff, man. They gotta get this together, man, especially with all these 30 gig, 20 gigs patches they got going on, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't right, you feel me? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Like I said, I got a lot of more gameplay on the way, man. Y'all finna see my build go crazy onto my man. I feel like I got the best build on the game. Or if it's not the best build, it's the best build for me, and I know how to use that joint, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy Von, and I'm out.